What's crappening? Man, there's something I haven't really gave much thought to in a long time, but watch this video about the Bible code, and it says, what does the Bible code predict about 2015 and 2016? And I mean, this thing is crazy. What this video says. I mean, it's on YouTube. Just type it in. What does the Bible code say? Or just type in Bible code matrix, and then the video should be in there. But uh, I mean, it's got a lot of like newer terms, man, in it that are just relevant to what I've been hearing about the past 4 or 5 years, about the Nephilim and Enoch. I mean, I didn't, I might have read, the name in the Bible a long time ago or whatever, but people just in the past few years have really reiterated how much this is in the Bible, how it was kind of hidden from us, you know, uh, to keep us from understanding the real supernatural battle, the archons, the powers and principalities and wickedness in high places, uh, which are the fallen angels, the watchers. I mean, it says that in this Bible code matrix. It talks about the watchers. It talks about the Rephaim, which I think it means the dead, or like vampires, giants, things like this. It talks about the demons. I mean, it says it's got Enoch. It talks about the Watchmen. It talks about a bunch of it basically says that, yeah, we're this is the this is the end of the end, basically, is what it's saying. Or either that, maybe the Bible code has a certain like cutoff point where it's like, look, time has to go on before it can reveal anything else. But from what it's saying, it shuts off, after 2016, which is pretty freaky, which would mean that in the timeline of prophecy, the people out here really watching the prophecy are behind a little bit. I mean, I don't want to think that, the end of the world is we're here. This is it. And there is no more time really, just days, months, maybe a year. It's not a lot of time to do anything, That's no time to make preparations other than, prepare to be either slain or, caught up in the sky. Basically, it's deep like that. If you understand the Bible, though, I mean, it's like you understand that. I don't know, man. It's it's a hard truth, especially if you don't want to die, man. To hear what it has to say, Revelations and Daniel. But yeah, this it talks about, basically, it says Obama is the man of sin. I mean, it mentions Obama over and over and over, and it's all negative references, man. Which I've been seeing for a while. I've had my suspicions, but I could never say for sure. It seems too convenient, but I don't know. The more you find, the less you realize you knew in the first place. But yeah, man, this Bible Code Matrix. Yeah, I know I read the first Bible Code book. I think that was back in 2001, maybe 2002. I read this book. And, at the time, I didn't, think too much of it, other than I know in this first book, even when they first started realizing how accurate this thing was, it actually predicted a guy who got assassinated. A leader guy. I forgot what his name was, but I just know, I can remember that much about it. And even Enoch is basically was hidden until like 47. Daniel talks about the scroll that's sealed up until the end. And they couldn't open this Bible code until they had the computer, because it's like an algorithm. There's hidden messages in the word. And you can only get it off the original way it's written and set up. I know it's complex. I don't totally understand the ancient languages that much. I ain't had enough time really to look into it. But uh, there's other people out there that's their thing, so then they can make a video about it and break it down for you and give you a good breakdown, so you're not ignorant of it, but yet you're not expert neither. But it's better to be aware of it than at least take it into consideration. It's like thing about the Bible, God, and prophecy. We're always given a warning, and it's like we're given extra warning. Like it's like if God was in a fight, he's the he's more of a gentleman about it. He'll let you throw the first punch. Because it's like covering your tracks, making sure that it's right. Everything that I said will come down the way I said it, regardless, if you recognize it or not. But I gave you plenty of warnings. Even Satan himself and the Illuminati and all these types, they broadcast their intentions in the movies and in CDs, rap albums, award shows, and sports games, and man, all kinds of ways. I mean, so even them, they tell you in advance what's going on. It's kind of like a mockery, though, that the way they tell you in advance when God does it out of sincere goodness, warning, mercy, grace, these attributes. And at the same time, it's also to look. You got to have a healthy fear sometimes, not like I'm just scared to be scared, but it's just like you got to it's kind of like swimming, if you don't have that fear of the water, you might go eat a bunch of food, two Big Macs, go try to swim the channel and then drown in the middle, if you don't have that healthy fear of, I mean, basically, it's just about respecting the fact that you're not invincible. You can't die if you don't. If it's like something, just walking the tightrope. So when you're on the tightrope, you can't make a mistake. Once you get off it, you can stumble. You know what I'm saying? But you stumble on the tightrope, you might not never be able to get another chance to correct your mistake. But anyway, yeah, it's Bible code. You got prophecy, and then there's people, saying they're having dreams and visions, and it's like if a prophet speaks and what the prophet says comes to pass. Well, hey, who told him? It must have been God. You know what I'm saying? And if what the prophet says does not come to pass, well, the prophet spoke presumptuously. I think that's the way it's said. But I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not saying the Bible code is legit as the scripture and the prophecy and Jesus' words themselves. But it is something to take in consideration. It also touches on a lot of other only recently made known, we've only known the depths of truly of Satan and the fallen angels and the alien hybrid. Yeah, it talks about hybrid, DNA manipulation, clones. I mean, this is relevant to the moment. You know what I'm saying? This is supposedly coming out of the Bible code. So it's definitely something to look at, man. See if any of it rings true to your situation, or shed any light on what time it is, because I hope it's just some kind of magic trick, and there's more time, because people ain't ready. I ain't ready, man. Who is ready, man? Really, when it comes down to Armageddon, not the apocalypse. Apocalypse might have already happened. We're on the other side of it. We're past the revealing of things, and people are still waiting for a sign when we've had so many signs already. How many more do we need to really know? I mean, even myself included, I don't want to. Sometimes it is so scary, man, that you go, ugh, you go dumb. I mean, metaphorically, your head goes in the sand for a moment because you ain't ready to face what you're really looking at yet. And that's a sign, that I haven't done something right, So, yeah, I just wanted to, it's, put that out there. I seen it. Might as well put it out there. Try to encourage people to look at it, see if it might help us all. Somehow. Anyway, all right, peace.